Good evening, sir. Today we will talk about a report about Alzheimer's development. My group member is Midi Qi Wu and Hu Yu Xiang Wanqi. So Alzheimer's, first of all, we talk about is R-Star. It is a multinational consumer product company that produce and sells ethical farmer pharmaceutical, OTC drugs and consumer products. It is 8.9 billion company firm that was formed in 1924 and compete with a variety of larger and smaller firms. Depending on the product market, the consumer product division including various types of packaged goods, hand and beauty soaps, shampoo and toothpaste. So, what is the main focus in this presentation? It's about Allsmile. It's a toothpaste. It's under the All-Star brand. Allsmile is a key asset of All-Star brand. It is one of the company's highest recognition brought in the United States. Overall, toothpaste market growth in the more mature markets such as the United States, West Europe, and Australia is very slow, matching the slow growth of the population so that increase in sales of a bird are due to reduction in share of competitors. Osmer is difficult expand in American because so that it's time to development a new market to keep growth. So I choose the market is Latin American. Overall, to the Latin American market, I think there are two reasons. First is the population. Latin America is a region of great population with a population of 588 million, including Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Mexico, Peru, and Venezuela. Those six countries has a population of 442.4 million. The second reason is trade agreements. For example, Mexico was signatory of the NAFTA agreement, along with the United States and Canada. The Mercosur agreement provide similar linkage among the South American countries of Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. This picture is the country purchase and size. Overall, the data we can find, the Argentina is the best. Uh, for all the plan, I choose Argentina at the year one, and the intermest is outward foreign direct investment, building furniture and manufacturing. First, the reason is it has higher level of national culture and education. Cost of goods low, convenient transportation, but they also have two risks. First is about the aging of population and low population growth rate. The second is high level of inflation rate. Mm, This is the plan about Argentina. The economic environment of Argentina is not good, but thanks to the government's policy, the future economic trends will become good. The World Bank World Economic Outlook report predicted that Argentina economic recession will end in 1970 and in 1916, and in 2017, the competitor influence will continue to increase. Also, I choose Argentina to manufacturing is about the cost is it can reduce the cost. Argentina has a lot of nature resources. A factory in Argentina can save 25% of the cost. At the same time, through the marketing serve in Argentina, we can find that toothpaste on the market price is between $1.4 to $1.71. Due to the cutting cost, can use low-cost strategy to open the market. And also, Argentina have a great geography. We can Chile and Brazil will import from Argentina.
Next about Mexico. Mexico is an American Chinese national. Since joining the NAFTA in 1994, Mexico has made great progress for Western, and the population of its flow and Mexico is from more than 80% of important is prospect in the understand, accounting for more than 70% for total is crop. Mexico can for contestation and is and grow in the world. Mexico maintain payments and in China, Japan, Canada to become Mexico Mexico is the 14th match is coming in the world and the second match in Canada and America is incorrect is April. Mexico is coming. Mexico has a
population you mean. Try not to read, just stop. Stop all the don't read.
The 11 child left in the world, second only to Kansas, and second only to America, and the 11 left in the world. And you finish that's me. Oh no, Chile, yes, Chile. That's Chile. Oh, Chile opened the world map. You can see Chile is world's most natural country.
World's most natural what?
Question.
Later.
Yes. Its land knows and show more than 4,000 kilometers. And Chile and a number of countries have a good breed and population. Chile people like dining drink as long as you can make concession believe that you or that can use of more time. Over the past 20 years, Chile has diverse countries in the America, Asia, and so on. So he will be a good training environment.
Sir, I want to explain all the plan about the time. First, I choose in year one is the Mexico and Argentina. Mexico, we
And
can,
Argentina for manufacturing, right?
yeah, because if you want to manufacture in Argentina, you should pay the money. But over in my experience, there are about 1 year you can't get any money from Argentina, so you need another country to get money. So I choose the Mexico. Mexico is the is both nearer than American. The internet shipping fee is 0.03 for each unit. It's the least in all over the Latin American country. So year one, I can direct export the toothpaste in Mexico, and then year three is uh, export to Chile and Brazil. Because I already built the factory in the Argentina. I can export enough goods to these two countries.
When you say export, right? Are you
Oh
going
no,
to
import
Right.
to these two countries.
Yeah, it's right. You export from Argentina to other countries.
Yeah.
So, will logistics be a problem?
Not a problem. I just explained all
Okay.
the time. So in year three, I try to open the Brazil market. I choose Brazil because the reason is it has stable economic, large population, low inflation, and stable currency. Risk is the public instability, and corruption is high. Corruption is high. For a commodity, the great population means it has a large market. Because of the large population, Brazil has a large market potential. This market is important in Latin America, but because of government corruption is serious and there are a lot of toothpaste domestic product. Overall consideration, import from Argentina is a good way. That's it.
Okay, so in the year three, we plan to the Peru's market. So we planned into Macy's the outsourcing survives. Later I will explain why we choose this mess. First, we see the reasons why we choose Peru's marketing. Peru's marketing have a stable economic environment and clear quality environment, and US is important trade partner, and the risk of the Peru's marketing, big share of the marketing is one input. In the simple words, about 8% marketing are taken by other companies. Next risk is the strong competitors. As we know, Bilu has one big competitor and some local. Sorry.
Who's the big competitor?
I found in the in you give us the
Case study.
Yeah, and a lot of local companies. So they have many strong competitors. So I explain why we choose the outsourcing as. You may ask why Peru has so many strengths and advantage. Why we choose to enter this marketing in year 6? Because one important reason the market is almost taken by other companies. Just have just have 20% left, and it's a small market, so it is not worth to enter in the early and put a lot of focus on it. And why we choose the outsourcing in mass, because we give our production lines to other companies, to the local company, and they know the local market, and they know how to, for example, how to advertise and how to sell.
So you reduce your culture risk, right?
Sorry?
You reduce your culture risk, right?
No. We keep our culture at the same time.
Yeah, not your culture. I'm talking about the risk of culture in another country.
Yeah. And so based on the general and also other reasons, based on the general computer cost, outsourcing cost less than the cost of local production. One cost of toothpaste is 0.485, and it is also less than the import cost. So we get a conclusion. Minimum the max the profit and minimum the cost. Okay, this is the Peru market, and next is the Venezuela market. And in
Guys, time's almost up. 2 more minutes.
Venezuela, we also choose the outsourcing survival because this market have a lot of risk. But in my operations, many risks not equal the worst to enter. So let us see the reason to enter this market. Big quantity of natural resources, high urbanization, and scarcity of consumers' goods. So let us see the risk: inflation and unstable political and social environment, unfriendly trade U.S., and exchange rate is unclear. So why we choose the outsourcing in mass? So because this market have this risk, and it makes the market is not worth to enter. And why we choose to find local company to make outsourcing survives? Because I have a crazy ideas.
What's your crazy idea?
So as we know, the traditional trade is right. Use goods to exchange the money, such as dollars or RMB. So we give up.
Goods for resources.
Yeah,
That's barter
we don't.
system.
Yeah, we don't need. We give up the traditional exchange. We want the goods and exchange the natural resource like the gas.
Yeah, but you are selling toothpaste. So I'm not going to exchange gas for toothpaste for you, you know.
No, this country, the situation of this country is different. This country, the money is not worth. For example, the exchange rate is changed every day.
Right.
Yeah, it's unclear yet. So we don't. This country's money is no more it's not worth for us to exchange. So we want to give up this way, and we try to use goods to exchange the resource. And I found some information, and I see the country often use the resource 抵债怎么讲？To 不知道。To big back money for other countries.
Okay, I think I give you 1 more minute, please. You already passed the time.
Okay.
But it's a good idea though, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay. So
I'll
this
give you
is
credit
crazy
for
idea.
original thinking.
这是直接读吧。
That is the long-term plan. I think this plan is like 3 tips. First and two is the tips 1. Is to make the company become more strong.
接着直接读。
Strengthen the relationship with vendors to establish a stable sales channels and more investment for advertising, set up a good brand image. This can make our company become more strong. And the step 2 is about more future, about the internet. Establish a perfect online sales channel and to generate more profit and enhance customer satisfaction. Last is maybe I think it's not a plan, it's a little bit crazy. It's about improve the market share and brand awareness in Latin America, trying to influence our small sales in the US market. So all is finished. Thank you for your.
Thank you. Any question?
No, your time's
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Due to time management issues.
Thank you, sir.
I like your butter idea because that's a good thinking, but not for gas.
Maybe so I call this a crazy idea.
Yeah, it is a crazy idea. It's a very old idea, but it's good thinking. I've never heard it before, but it's a good idea.
按红的是吧
Thank you, sir.
这个
Thank you, sir.
Right.
你不要
这个
取消了。